Libras, hi my loves, and thanks for coming through. I am Star. Of course, this is ascendstar Tarot, and this is going to be for all of my sun, moon, rising, Venus, however it is that you resonate with Libra. This is going to be the reading for you for the month of February. We know the universe does not have a clock, but ew, what a way to start off. I'm sorry. So yeah, we know universe does not have a clock. So this could resonate anytime we have this energetic lineup again, or anytime throughout the month of February. So take what resonates and leave what does not. Know that this is a general reading. It may not be intended for you, right? If you need a personal reading, you can reach out to me at any of my outlets that are going to be listed below. Of course, I am your tarot reading, meditation, and tarot teaching spiritual life coach, right? So if you need help with any of that, please reach out to me. I am more than happy to assist or to be of service to you. You all, if you do not know your birth chart and what it consists of, it is important to know that stuff, because you are so much more than your sun sign. You're so much more than your moon sign, and you're so much more than your rising sign. Although those are major signs in your birth chart, right? But when we're going through these different Mercury, I tried to put Mercury and retrograde together, right? But when we're going through these different retrogrades, it's good to know what that planet placement is in your chart so you can focus on the right area in life, right? Like your birth chart is a guide to you through life, right? So, right, if you need a birth chart reading, just reach out to me. If this is your first time coming through, welcome, welcome, welcome. You could have been anywhere, but you decided to come and take a trip on Ascend Starship. So you guys, the song or the theme for February's reading is On My Way Home by the Canton Spirituals. If you know me, you know that I grew up Christian, with a Christian background, so that also means that there's a lot of gospel music that runs through my runs through my head, right? This is the year of the six. This is the year of spiritual guidance. If you don't believe me, please go and look it up yourself. The numerology meaning for the number six. It's about relationships. It's about commitment. It's about family, and it's about spirituality. It's about spirit guiding you and putting you on the right path, right? If you have not went back and look at your January reading, if you're one of those people that like to look at the reading in the beginning of the month, go back and look at your January reading now and see how that energy actually worked out and how it resonates. Because last month's theme was actually Get Your House in Order by Shirley Caesar. So I imagine on the home front, there could be a lot that's going on right now, right? So yeah, if you haven't yet, go ahead, like, subscribe, hit that bell, and come back and let me know how this resonates and when it resonates, how it resonates, right? But with no further ado, let's go ahead and get into our reading, you guys. We are back with our Ancestor Spirit Oracle cards. I loved these from the January reading, so I just decided I was going to do them again. So yeah, I'm just like, once again, going to channel this. I'm going to channel this card, and then we're going to go back at the end of the reading. I'm going to go back to the book and make sure that I picked up on the actual meaning. Make sure, like, we're not missing anything, dotting the I's, crossing the T's, that energy check, right? All right. So with this, so Libra right now in the background, Charlene is playing, right? Charlene, Anthony Hamilton. And then another song that came up while I was doing you all's energy was He's Working It Out For You, Shirley Caesar. I love her. Did I say Get Your House in Order was by Shirley Caesar? That's not right. It's definitely by Dottie Peoples. So yeah, with this energy, I am getting, like, definitely it's a need and time to find your voice and express yourself. I feel like, Libra, you have been worrying about other people's matters for too long, worrying about other people's thoughts and their feelings for too long, and you've kind of been putting your own off. It's almost like you're so caring, you're so loving, you're so kind. Libra is like I'm just gonna be honest with you, Libra. Don't shoot the messenger. But Libra is kind of like the people pleaser of our zodiac, right? They're fair, they're balanced. They think like, oh, I wouldn't want nobody to do that to me, so I'm not gonna do it. Like, that's the kind of energy that Libras carry, most Libras anyway. And I really feel like you have been doing that, but you've kind of been doing it to a point that is um, almost like detrimental to yourself, because you're not really expressing yourself. You're not really expressing what it is that you want. You're not really expressing what it is that you need. You're not expressing your hurt. And Spirit is saying it's time to release and get all of that off of you. Like, go out in nature. Go for nature walks. I know it's cold right now. Put some gloves on and your coat on and just going outside. It's okay. Our ancestors did it. Our ancestors didn't have all this fancy, all of these fancy air conditioner units and heating units and kerosene heaters. You know, they didn't always have that. So it's like Spirit is saying, go out in nature and actually enjoy nature. Go out and sing. Like, really sing. Sing what it is that you feel. I didn't say you had to be a singer, because if you listen to me often enough, I will crack a tune in a second. Can I sing? Hell to the no. But that don't mean that I'm not gonna sing. So yeah, sing, express yourself. However it is that you express yourself. You can express yourself in writing. You know, you can express yourself in nature. Like, you can color, you can exercise, like, you can cook. There's so many things that you can do to actually express yourself and open up and show what it is that you want and what it is that you need. It's like in this card, it's like it's saying it's been many, many valleys, right? There's been hills and there's been valleys. There's been rocks to climb. It's been cold. It's been lonely. But you see all the green and the lush in here. Like, there's still growth to be had. Things aren't necessarily as they seem. It's like this man, he's sitting here, he's on the rock, and, you know, he's fiddling to his own music, you know, maybe playing his own violin for all of his sorrows, right? Just so he can express that. But if you look closely in the card, there's a whole community behind him. Like, he can ride off into that community anytime he gets ready. There are horses. That is stability. There's a community behind you, so fret not. You know, ancestors and spirit got your back. So let's go ahead and get into this reading. So this definitely, so there's definitely a love message that is in here. But I also feel like for some of you, it could be a thing of business as well. I feel like your business isn't or hadn't taken off or done the things that you have been able to do because your personal life actually affects it. Because maybe you were in a place or a state where you actually could not express yourself, right? This Ten of Swords is like, sometimes it's self-sabotage. Sometimes it's always feeling like a victim. Sometimes it's, you know, people using you as a scapegoat and you allowing them to do it. It's also a point where, you know, you just realize, like, whatever it is that I've been doing, like, this shit just ain't working. Like, I've tried my best. I've tried my damnedest. I've tried my hardest. And I'm just going to let go and let God. Like, that is just letting go and letting God just like take over, letting spirit take over, because I can't do this anymore. A lot of you have been stabbed in the back over and over and over again. And spirit is just saying, like, you don't deserve that. You don't deserve it. Like, and spirit is also saying, come and let me help you, because I got you. I got you. There are ancestors that got you. I feel like for some of you all, I feel like a lot of you are actually dealing, I feel like this is definitely for the Libra woman, because I'm feeling like there may be a man in your life, or maybe it was the men in your life that taught you how to, I don't want to say they taught you how to accept things, but maybe they put you through a lot and they just caused you to accept things that you should not have ever been asked to accept. Like, things that should have never been on your plate. But because these are people that are close to you, these are people that you love, you allowed them to take advantage of you. And spirit is just saying, like, you don't got to deal with that shit. And you know it. And this is a mental Like whatever it is mentally that you've been going through, whatever it is that has you down in the dirt, whatever it is that has you feeling like a deer in headlight, a damsel in distress, whatever it is that is making you feeling dead inside due to the mental torment of it all, like this shit is wrapping up, right? Like it's actually getting ready to come to an end. Um, and I feel like you are preparing for something even greater, but you have to allow the cycle that you are currently in to actually break. Like the way that you thinking is is breaking. Your ego, your thought pattern, it's breaking. And I know a lot of times when people hear the word ego, we automatically just think of the strength of it all. Like people with big egos, they think they're this, they think they're that. But a lot of times egos actually cover up hurt. Egos cover up pain. Egos are a what are they? Egos are they're a masquerade. That's what they are. That's what they become. They are protection. They are you've hurt me, so I can't do this anymore. Like and this is the wall that I'm gonna put up now. Egos are usually walls. And like spirit is saying, go ahead and let it fall. It's no need for it. Because you have to be able to let in the love. You have to be able to let in the support. You have to be able to let in the help. And that's basically what that Hierophant is coming in and saying. You could be dealing with a Taurus. You could have Taurus in your chart. But this Hierophant is definitely Taurus energy. And it's just like spirit coming in to help you, to guide you, to let you know where it is that you want to go. It's like when spirit meets intellect, right? So now you know, like in your mind, you know, like I ain't been crazy all this time. Ain't nothing been wrong with me. So you teaming up with spirit, and spirit is like, come on, I got you. Come walk with me. Like, like, don't feel like it's all over. Don't feel like this is the end. Feel like whatever it is that you're going through right now, whatever new start you're about to embark on, whatever this new ideal or this new philosophy that it is that you've gained with your spiritual intuition, don't feel like it's an ending, because it's really a beginning. You know, like changes come in. Let's not get wrong. Like the Hierophant is a 5. That is change and chaos, right? That is it could be learning, you know, for some of us. Some of us are going to school, you know, we're actually studying. We're researching, doing our research so that we can actually move to the next phase in our life. Now, I have to be honest, Libra, looking here, this Hierophant coming up here, especially in the year of the 6, there could very well be problems in your relationship, in your marriage. Because the Hierophant is definitely the priest. The Hierophant is the counselor. The Hierophant is the teacher. The person that you go to. The Hierophant can also be the judge, right? It's the person that you go to in order to learn more, or in order to heal, or in order to release, right? The Hierophant brings in all of that energy. It's like there's definitely a new belief system, a new way of moving that is presenting itself in your life. Especially with this 3 of Pentacles. This 3 of Pentacles tell me that you are working on it hard. I feel like this is giving me dad energy. This is giving me man energy. This is giving me masculine energy. Like I feel like for some of us, Libras, um, I feel like for the longest, you know, because Libra is sensual and loves beautiful things, and and is just a beautiful person, just has a beautiful, kind, fair type of spirit, and a very like feminine like energy. But I feel like spirit is actually coming in and telling you that when it comes to all this softness, it's time to man up. Like, because you have to create your boundaries. This 10 of Swords, it can also, I don't know why, but it's giving me boundaries, right? Like maybe you're feeling like the scapegoat and like people are using you because you don't have boundaries. It's time for you to actually create those boundaries, because once you create those boundaries, you keep out certain behaviors. You keep out certain patterns. Like if you already know a person and you know how they work and what they gonna do, then you create boundaries for that actual person to keep yourself in line, to keep your thoughts in line, to keep your mental in line, to keep your emotions in line, to keep your goals in line, right? Because you're so nice. Like most of the time, you know, if you really like a person, you're gonna give in, Libra. Like, let's just be real. That's the Libra energy, and we can't knock ourselves on that. You know, we have to embrace all of the softness and the kindness and the love that we are, because everyone around us is going to embrace it. But if we don't have the boundaries, they're going to control it, and that's not what we want, right? Um, it's definitely time for you to heal. Some of you may really very well need counseling, and I feel like there were readings in the past that actually talked about counseling. If you need a life coach, reach out to me. I am here. I'm currently accepting clients. Like, reach out. Let's talk. Let's help you rise to your greatest self, because it's already in you. None of us like I used to always say that, oh, it's a new me. There's no such thing as a new me. The same you has always been here. You've just learned to create boundaries and you've grown. You've risen to the occasion. Rising. You've risen to the occasion, right? I feel like you're going in circles. Even the playlist that I'm listening to right now is going in circles. Like the same songs have been playing. And it's crazy because Leon Bridges' Coming Home is the song that keeps playing. And the energy for this month is On My Way Home, you know, by the Canton Spirituals. If you don't know Leon Bridges, I love him. He's such a soulful singer. You should definitely go listen to the song Coming Home. I would say, anytime if you're listening to a reading and there's a song that comes up, go and listen to it. See how it actually resonates with your spirit and your actual energy, because there are messages in that. There's messages in the actual music. There's things there that could actually and do actually resonate with you, right? Like just be practical, like with it all, because with this Two of Cups here, it's definitely it's an emotional thing right now for you, right? Like whatever it is that you're going through right now, it's emotional. You're definitely, for those of you that are working on business, like this is definitely a great time to be creative, to come up with different thoughts. Some of your, although I said there are relationship issues, because there are, but with this Two of Cups that was placed underneath the Hierophant, like you all can actually, there can be a reconciliation for some of you, you know. For others of you, you know, it's over with. That's not what you want to do no more. It's gone. The thrill is gone. Right? But there is an ability to reconcile for a lot of you. Like some of you, this could actually be your own duality, you coming together and falling in love and understanding yourself more, everything that you've been through. Like this is you looking through the mirror of yourself. I see you actually looking at your reflection, like, is this what I really wanted? Like, is this the way that it was really supposed to go? Like, yeah, a lot of relationships are going to need help at this point. Now, some of you, you could actually be finding that partner. Let's be honest. You could actually be finding the person that is gonna love you. Like you realize how you've been sabotaging yourself, and finally, you know the kind of love that you want and the kind of love that you need, and it comes in. But it's not gonna be easy. You're gonna have to work on it. Like you're gonna have to work on being able to let down those walls, to let spirit guide you, to learn to think outside of the box, and that's not always easy, right? So I'm gonna go ahead and go to the book. I definitely hope that resonated with you. Like, yeah, you gotta express yourself so you can get that love that you want. Express yourself within your boundaries to get the love that you want. Don't let nobody come out here playing with you, Libra. All right? Love is definitely coming in for a lot of you. for a lot of you after hard work, but I feel like you guys are definitely going to be able to build something. It's crazy because I always, now I'm hearing my own messages now. 1 + 1 = 3, right? Because that's the kind of relationship I want, right? And I'm sorry that me is spilling over into this. But just in my own, like, in my own path, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't want the 1 + 1 = 2 relationship. I want the 1 + 1 = 3, because you come to me whole, I'm gonna come to you whole, and then we're gonna build something together that's totally different, but it's a representation of both of us. So my one and your one is gonna make 3, right? All right. All right, so let's go ahead and go to the ancestral messages here. Open your throat chakra so you can sing and communicate more effectively with others. Singing is very healing. It relaxes and opens you to positive energy. Do not worry about the tone or the sound of your voice. Just have fun creating sound and enjoying expressing yourself. You do not have to sing in front of anyone. You can sing in your car or at home alone. But then, if you like to have some fun, singing karaoke with your friends, go for it and enjoy. All right. So, the divinatory message is: singing is natural and everyone can do it. Notice how you feel when you sing without inhibition. Raising your voice is uplifting and it builds your core strength. This card is encouraging you to this card is encouraging you to bring more song to your life. If you already sing, step it up by taking lessons, join a choir, or going professional. If you don't usually sing very often, try to release any fears or judgment of your voice and find your melody. Harmonize with the radio, hum with the rain, sing whenever and wherever you can until singing becomes natural for you. Express yourself, find your sound, and share your beautiful voice with others. Libra, I hope that resonates. If it did and you have not yet, go ahead, like, subscribe, hit that bell. You could have been anywhere, but you decided to come here and spend your most valuable currency with me, which is your time. And for that, I am grateful and you are appreciated. Now go be great, Libra.